So, right now, I have the list of seafarers na nawawala. Ralph Anthony Bobiles, Vessel MB Prestige, Agency Parola Mining, Maritime Agency Corporation, date missing December 5. Okay. Next is Jimbo Kadungog, Vessel MB Danae, missing August 30, 2024. Okay, let's move on. Ito, napaka-importante sa akin ngayon. Seafarers na missing. Anong pinaka-update po doon? Yung Secretary Kakdak. Ilan ba yung seafarers na missing?
Sa ngayon po, meron tayong yung case ni Seafarer Bobiles. Ang update po dito ay tayo hanggang ngayon ay nag-aantabay pa rin ng ulat ng Flag State Authority, in this case which is Panama. Hindi pa rin tayo kontento sa mga sagot na katulad ng siya'y nawala na lamang at wala nang iba pang kwento kundi basta nawala lang siya at we do not accept that, of course, and we join the family and commiserate with the family sa katayuan nila ngayon. In the meantime, Mr. Chair, we have received 11 of the seafarers who have come home at pina-appear na ho natin sa DMW para makausap natin sila, malaman kung ano ang version nila ng mga pangyayari, and right now we are processing yung kanilang mga statements. 21 sila o 20 no, kasi yung isa hindi Pinoy, di ba? 20. So inaantabayanan pa natin yung siyam na makauwi. Ito po.
Tama, sir. So, 20 sila na declared missing and then all of a sudden biglang lumutang.
Hindi po. 20 po yung 21 yung crew. Filipino captain with 1 Korean national, but 20 Filipino crew. Yung 11 po ay nakarating na at nakausap na po natin sa DMW para kunin ang statements nila. Iniintay na lang yung
Statement nila for about what?
tungkol po sa pangyayari.
So nawawalang
Doon po sa pagkawala ni Seafarer Bobiles.
Okay.
Si Bobiles lang po ang nawala, Mr.
Okay,
Chair.
so right now I have the list of seafarers na nawawala. Ralph Anthony Bobiles, Vessel MB Prestige, Agency Parola Mining, Maritime Agency Corporation, date missing December 5. Okay. Next is Jimbo Kadungog, Vessel MB Danae, missing August 30, 2024. The ship flagged the incident with Uruguay Navy. Then number 3, name Vincent Santiago, Agency Crystal Shipping Incorporated, date missing June 16, 2023. Last location Norway. And the last is Jeric Buela Bueno, vessel MSC Cruise, date missing January 22, 2025. Location Brazil. What happened to these? Anong status na po dito sa apat?
Mr. Chair, si Seafarer Bueno po ay nawala noong February 22.
January, February. Jeric Bueno.
Jeric Bueno. February po sa aming report niya. February 22. Ongoing po ang aming pakikipag-investigasyon at our level in terms of engaging the manning agency and the ship owner. We are in touch with the family at again, similar to the Bobiles case, we wish to get to the bottom of this. Mr. Chair, ang latest sa Bueno case ay nahanap po yung labi ni Seafarer Bueno.
Okay.
And right now we are demanding an autopsy of the remains.
So
Nahanap po siya afloat.
So when was the body recovered?
After 5 days.
When was this?
February 27, 2025.
February 27. Okay.
Opo.
Ano po result ng autopsy?
Wala pa, Mr. Chair. So this is still under going po.
Okay.
But we are in touch with the ship owner, the seafarers, and the authorities on the ground. Si Seafarer Kadungog po is a case ng reported missing on August 31st, 2024.
August 30 or August 31st?
31st po, Mr. Chair, sa aking ulat. Sa ulat na natanggap ko. And then we are engaged with the family as well and with the LMA, with the licensed manning agency. And that we are also engaged in terms of demanding a report from the flag state and from the ship owner in this regard. At we are also in touch with the family and have provided assistance to the family, Mr. Chair.
Okay, how about the other one?
Yung case po ni Mr. San Diego, si Mr. San Diego naman po June 2023 and was reported missing. At ito naman po, similar to the Kadungog case, we are also engaged with the licensed manning agency and the seafarer. Yun pong wala pa rin hong adequate sagot from the Norwegian authorities as to the investigation of San Diego's disappearance, and we will still continue to demand in partnership with our embassy in Oslo yung investigatory report from the Norwegian authorities.
Okay, Jimbo Kadungog.
San Diego po, Mr. Chair. Kadungog po yung kanina.
Yeah, okay, tapos na. So, under investigation pa rin yan.
Opo.
Ito kay San Diego, under investigation din.
Opo.
Okay. How about Bubiles?
Bobiles, yun po yung una, Mr. Chair. At again, we are still waiting for the investigation results of the Panamanian authorities. We already have the captain's report, which was belatedly submitted to us.
Ano po sabi ng captain's report?
Yun po, same story, Mr. Chair, that he just disappeared with no indication of foul play, with no adequate explanation kung anong nangyari. Basta't nawala na lang siya with the suggestion na upon his own doing yung kanyang pagkawala, but we are not accepting this at this stage, Mr. Chair. And as I mentioned, may 11 na pong nakauwi siyang mga kasama na kinuha na natin ng testimonya. Mr. Chair, I might care to add na itong prosesong ginawa natin na hiningi natin yung testimonya ng mga kasama is in line with the amendment, in line with the Magna Carta. Kung saan isinama niyo po yung detalye na kapag may missing seafarer, the family has the right to know and the DMW the right to investigate. So yan po ang sinasagawa natin ngayon.
I'll tell you what, sir. And I would like to attend this kung kailan yung susunod na SOLAS, International Convention on the Safety of Life at Sea. Bakit natin hindi i-request o dapat yung mga barko ay ma-require na magkaroon ng CCTV?
Yes. Mr. Chair, we are braced to issue an elaborate set of rules. Dahil nga po tayo sa Magna Carta at may IRR, and from the IRR, the DMW will issue a more focused set of rules, particularly on Section 10 ng Magna Carta on disappearance of seafarers. So, isasama natin yung requirement na yun, Mr. Chair.
Yes, pero ang gusto ko, through the SOLAS Convention, i-require lahat ng barko sa buong mundo na merong mga may mga seafarers. Lagyan natin ng CCTV. Kasi kung meron, di at least itong tatlong insidente nga, no, 4, malalaman natin kung pinagtulak ba o lumundag ng sarili lang. Diba?
Yes, kaisa po.
Dapat napaiksi yung proseso.
Yes, kaisa po namin kayo doon, Mr. Chair. Lalo na dito halimbawa sa sitwasyon ni Seafarer Bubiles kung saan ang kwento ay lumabas daw siya sa kanyang portal doon sa kanyang silid. Pero nagtataka kami kung ganon, bakit they needed to tear down the door. Kasi bukas nga daw yung bintana. But yes, simple CCTV doon nakatutok doon sa bintana would have resolved the matter, Mr. Chair. So we are one with you in
kung nasa bintana doon sa mga parte na pwedeng lundagan. Diba? Yung dadaanan ng mga tao. 2, 3 CCTV sa bawat mga lugar na pwedeng talunan o pwedeng ikahulog ng sinuman.
Tama po kayo, Mr. Chair, sa mga railings, and then of course yun nga ho, sa mga portals out of the cabins, kasi kung allegation that they took their own lives, etc., at nag-lock ng kabina, yun ang pwedeng exit point. So dapat meron din nakatutok doon na CCTV. So yes,
Sa mga railings, yes.
yes,
Pwede naman
Mr.
po
Chair,
to.
we are one with you. We have long advocated for this matter. And as I said, we will include this in the rules with respect to the matter on disappearance of seafarers.
Kailan bang susunod na SOLAS convention na magyari? Maybe we can attend. I will attend, and then i-request natin na lahat ng barko i-require na magkaroon ng CCTV. Sa ngayon kasi hindi required eh. Maraming mga barko na wala mga CCTV. Of course, para yung mga cruise ship, pero yung mga cargo vessels, hindi sila required.
Yes po, sa larangan ng DMW, I believe it's another government agency who handles the SOLAS representation. It might be DOTR. Pero sa DMW, Mr. Chair, ang amin ay together with the DOLE and the DFA is the Maritime Labor Convention. At nandun din nga po yung susog patungkol sa abandonment of seafarers na nasa Magna Carta rin. So we could gladly provide information, Mr. Chair, as to the next meetings of the Maritime Labor Convention Special Tripartite Committee in Geneva.